How does fake news make you feel? Channel 4 News has tracked the impact of 3 of the most shared stories of the US election. 2 were fake and 1 real. We teamed up with a company called Brand's Eye to analyse whether people felt positively or negatively about the topic, and whether they thought the story was true. The first, Pope Francis shocks world, endorses Donald Trump for president. Published in July 2016 on WTOE5, which looks like a local news site but admits most articles are satire or pure fantasy, shared over 1 million times. Our analysis found that 87% of people didn't believe the story, and 11% of the mentions were discussing that it was fake. The Pope had appeared to criticise Trump a few months earlier.
Donald Trump versus the Pope, I thought I'd never say those words together. After his visit to the Mexican side of the border with the United States, Pope Francis took a thinly veiled shot at Trump, and Trump shot back.
A person who thinks only about building walls, wherever they may be, and not building bridges, is not Christian.
If and when the Vatican is attacked by ISIS, which as everyone knows is ISIS's ultimate trophy, I can promise you that the Pope would have only wished and prayed that Donald Trump would have been president.
The second, ISIS leader calls for American Muslim voters to support Hillary Clinton. This one went up in October 2016, reporting that a fictional number 2 in the so-called Islamic State had made a YouTube video endorsing the Democrat. He didn't, there was no video. But strikingly, 87% of mentions indicated that people believed the story. False claims about the former Secretary of State and the Islamic State circulated throughout the campaign, not least from her opponent.
They have a bunch of dishonest people. They've created ISIS. Hillary Clinton created ISIS with Obama. Created with Obama.
The real story also concerned Hillary Clinton, announcing the news that the FBI had cleared her of criminality. This was shared much more widely than the fake Clinton story, but it got much less attention than negative reports about her. The announcement that Clinton was going to be reinvestigated by the FBI got around 100,000 mentions online. The news that the investigation had cleared her of criminality was only mentioned around 30,000 times. And many of the comments were negative, with opponents continuing to brand her corrupt, even though the story should have helped Clinton's image. Trump has consistently complained he's not had a fair hearing from mainstream news outlets. This snapshot shows he seemed to be getting a pretty favourable mention on large parts of social media compared with Hillary.